Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is Dreaded of Boston here, aka the King of Boston. Today we're back for episode 14 of my Colorado Rockies series here on Out of the Park Baseball 16. And today we're at the mid-season episode, or the mid-season point, or whatever you want to say, for 2020. And we are off to a very nice start, 35-20, playing a really good brand of baseball right now. We're in first place. We can take a look at the standings. We've got a half-game edge on the Dodgers and 2.5-game edge on the Diamondbacks. And I think the Dodgers have a pretty nice cushion on the wild card. Yeah, they're 5 games up on the second wild card, looks like. Actually, no. I don't know why this game does this. It like sort of glitches and gives it like 3 wild card spots, but 3 teams don't make the wild card, so I don't really know why it does that. But alright, so they're only 2 games up on the wild card, so we have a 2.5-game edge on a playoff spot right now. But really, the good thing is we're playing. Our winning percentage is .636. We're playing really good baseball. Take a look at team home screen. Second in runs scored, 11th in runs against, so the pitching's been a little bit better. That's been the difference so far. Jose Fernandez not off to a great start. That's almost not a bad thing though, because you got to think that he's going to turn it around at some point. He's just too good to go a whole year with a 5.02 ERA. Sonny Gray's pitching a lot better this year. Ryu putting in another good year, and Dylan Bundy has been a nice little find here. Now I think his FIP is actually not quite as good as his ERA. Let's see, yeah, his FIP is 4.52, so we'll see if he regresses a little bit, but, for right now, he's put up 8 starts, and he's got a 2.75 ERA, so really can't complain too much. And then Eduardo Rodriguez has struggled a little bit. We have replaced, I think we put Bundy in the rotation after Owen B got off to a pretty rough start. He only made 4 starts, but wasn't really any good in them. We also have Julio Urias up. He got called up after a relatively good start in AAA. And we're using him as a reliever right now, but we do have plans to probably give him starts at some point later on in the season. As for the disabled list, so Max George is the only guy hurt right now. He's only out for 4 more days. I'm trying to think who else maybe got hurt during the year. I don't remember who, though. I guess no one too important. I think this was a new addition. We picked up Daz Cameron off of waivers. So Cameron was I think he was a second-round pick in real life. But he was a projected first-round pick, and he sort of fell in the draft. In this, he was a first-round pick, number 15 overall from the Mets. And, he was just on waivers, so we picked him up. He's not a bad outfielder. He plays a really good left field, and figured he'd be a good bench player. He's got some good speed, too. So all-around, very useful player, I thought. And we also have Chris Rabago up playing every 3rd game. He's actually been quite the find. He's playing really well so far in a very limited role. We got Ketel Marte in there starting every game right now with George out, although, Marte's been really good. The leaders so far this season have definitely been Mike Poppy. I think he probably leads the team in WAR. He's having a ridiculous season, 316. He's OPSing 951. Other than that, Nolan Arenado, even though he's not hitting the ball so well, his defense has still been really good. Willie Adams has played really well, as has Andrew Benintendi. Andrew Benintendi's playing leadoff right now. He's hitting leadoff every day, so pretty encouraging stuff right there. But we got the first-year player draft coming up, so we're going to get into that. We also got a team chemistry update, and the chemistry is running really well. Or you know what I mean, the clubhouse is running really well. So we got the 13th pick. Let's skip ahead to the next pick by Colorado, see who is going to be there. All right, so this is just bad. Let's look at all players. Any 5-star pitchers? Nope. No good pitchers, damn. All right, so let's go down the list here. Okay, so Jeff Gray looks like he'd be a pretty decent shortstop, definitely good defensively, second baseman as well. Dave Mason also looks like he might be pretty good. None of these guys really wow me, though, I'm not going to lie. Not too enthused. Alright, well, I think we'll go with that first guy, because he was the only one who had 4 stars for the OSA ratings and the and our head scouts rating. So yeah, Jeff Gray, shortstop from UNC Charlotte. So that's not like Chapel Hill, but another school, I guess. So all right, draft him. College player, 21 years old. Hopefully he can make an impact soon enough. That is the thing I like about drafting college players is they tend to be better quicker, if you know what I mean, and just because they're older. But alright, so Cal Carr could be an option. He's got a pretty high demand, 28 or 2.8 million. This is still all players. We could look at the OOTP scouting ratings. We got that pitcher Jerry Gaston doing this last time, but we could get a pitcher who the OOTP ratings like. Maybe not Carlson, but what about this guy, Greg Hunt? None of them, or neither of them look too good. Maybe Carlson. Could take Carlson. All right, so we've got the supplemental pick, so we might go Carlson and then see if that Carr guy falls, because I don't think anyone's gonna take Kel Carr with his high demand. All right, so other options. Oh, okay. Actually, that kind of wouldn't be too bad. But yeah, Carr fell. All right, so we'll take Kel Carr, and then if Dave Mason falls, well, actually, I might take Dave Mason right now because I don't think anyone's gonna pick Carr, and I think Mason actually turned out to be a pretty good player in a different save. So I'll take Mason. And then I think Carr's going to fall because I don't think anyone's going to want to pay him that. Yeah, alright. So we will take Carr then. Take a flyer on him. And we will complete the rest of the draft, and that is that. Alright, and then another thing I want to showcase is I'm really feeling good about the way the farm system has been playing this year. And just sort of our... I guess I don't even know how to really describe it, but because it's not even just the way they're playing this year, but really like on the all in all, I feel really confident about our farm system right now, and I'm pretty excited because I think some of the guys might even make an impact on this year's team, which is not something I really expected coming in, and I don't even know if we should bother signing these guys. How much money do we have left? 13 million. Nah, we'll save that. All right, so let's do team home screen. So Dominic Fuscolino, we'll start with him, former number 9th overall draft pick in 2017. He's just getting up to AAA this season, but he's off to a really good start. And it's encouraging that he's hitting 284 because with his inability to avoid strikeouts, I'm kind of concerned he's never going to hit for a high average, which might not be a huge deal because it looks like he's going to get on base a lot. But still, you know, that is kind of a concerning thing. Like, that tends to happen when you strike out a lot. You're not going to hit for a high average. So it's pretty good that it's pretty good to see that he's hitting well in AAA right now, and he plays a really good defensive, infield. And we have Max George and Willie Adams right now, both in our everyday lineup, and those guys weren't in the everyday lineup last year. Although Adams looks like he, if he keeps doing what he's doing, he's probably going to be an everyday player for for the future. Still, his defense isn't great, and George is kind of a flawed player too, and Marte might not really be a starter. So there's definitely room for a middle infielder in there to make his way either this year or next season. Thomas Dillard also playing pretty well in AAA right now. He just got up to AAA as well this year. 7th overall draft pick from 2016. And someone suggested that instead of trading Tom J. Murphy, I could move either him or Dillard to first base. And that's actually not a bad option. Poppy's playing really well right now, and I maybe can move him in for Gallo or something if Gallo really starts to struggle at some point, and then maybe call Dillard up and put Dillard at first base. Neither plays first base particularly well off the get-go, but I suppose they could develop that way. But even Murphy's not really having a great year this year, so I'm not really sure if that would all be necessary. And I really like the way Poppy's been playing, so you can see on that. Brady Aiken's having a pretty good year in AAA, and he looks like he is almost ready to get that call. I would suspect at some point this year, although he did just get hurt. But he's only made 4 AAA starts right now, so you don't want to rush these guys. 4 AAA starts, I definitely want Aiken to get at least like 15 to 20 before we call him up. And then Hunter Parsons is still in AA, but he's pitching really well, and he's looking like he's going to end up being the steal of that 2015 draft. So I'm pretty excited about that. He's pitching really well in AA right now. Look what he's on pace to do. So, and then other than that, in our AAA team, we still have Brian Harris, and Harris, still not sure if I'm going to give him the call this year or not. Think I might at some point, just because we already had him up last year, and he's 23 now. But other than that, let's go by potential. So yeah, we also picked up Luis Severino off of waivers, and then I actually DFA'd him myself and put him in AAA because he really wasn't playing well for us. But figured you guys probably should know that. But yeah, other than that, just really excited about the way the farm system's playing. Even Yohander Quintana is playing really well in AAA. He might get a shot at the rotation turn at some point here in the future. But alright, so that is pretty much that. We're going to cut out now until July 2nd or whenever the International Amateur Free Agent period starts. And we will be back. Alright, so we are back. It is July 1st, and we are ready to almost get into the International Amateur Free Agent signing period, although we do get Andrew Benintendi back. So Benintendi was out for about 3 weeks. I forget what injury he suffered, but we get him back. So first things first, we got to make the corresponding roster move, and we had called up Brian Harris. I think I'm going to send him back down. Playing sort of okay, but definitely the odd man out with our outfield the way it is right now. So let's get Benintendi back. And we had been playing Soto every day. And Soto's been playing okay this year. He's definitely a guy I think I'm going to move at some points. We just have a surplus of outfielders and don't necessarily need to keep all these guys, that's for sure. So I think we will eventually move Isael Soto. Let's put him at first base as well. Yeah, because we also have Daz Cameron, and we still have Brian Terrace in AAA, so we have plenty of outfielders. And I think it would be, if we needed to add something to the team, that would be the right guy to move Soto at this trade deadline. But we will see. So we've got the International Amateur Free Agent signing period. Let's take a look. We do not have any restrictions this year. And it looks like we have some pretty good prospects to go after. So we got this guy. And then there's this guy who's demanding $3.8 million. He looks like a pretty good player. We have 19. Okay, so we can definitely get this guy. Let's go right off the bat and offer him 7. And then I'm not sure how much else we're going to be able to offer. Lucio Padilla. Can we get him? So I'm not sure how the tax is going to work when we do this, but this is going to zap us of a lot of our money. I'm pretty sure if we just signed Padilla, if we just signed these 3 guys, this would zap us of a good bit of our money. Let's see if we can go 600,000. Yeah, alright, so only have 4 million left. So I think I'd probably save the rest of the money. Actually, these guys aren't even demanding anything to get them for 100K. So we'll do that. Why not? Alright. And I don't even think I'm going to bother looking at... Well, actually, I might as well look at it. But I don't think I'm going to bother signing... Yeah. I don't think I'll sign any of these guys. Could maybe do this guy for 100K, but... not worth it. Or, well, I don't know. Just don't really feel like using up any more money, so... Alright, we will try and sign those guys. Let's go back to the waiver wire. Bill Schmidt ratings. Alright, so we've got some guys on waivers. Don't need another catcher. And, man, we're still playing pretty good. We were on a little bit of a skid. Ooh, alright, we got updates from a couple of these guys. So Ortiz is the guy we definitely want. Oh, yeah. We might even have to offer, like, $9 million for him. Alright, that might mean passing up on... signing Padilla. Oh man, it'd be nice to sign him though. What if we gave him 2.5? We're gonna be out of money if we do this. Yeah. Shoot. What if we just offer you 2 then? Can't even do that. Alright, so we won't be able to sign Padilla. Not the worst thing in the world. But yeah, so we'd gone on a bit of a skid at one point. I can even show you in the schedule. As it was in June. Yeah, we lost 5 games in a row, including 2 to the... we got swept by the Dodgers, actually. And lost all 6 of these games. And then I think we were still actually like only a game out of first. And then we responded with this just dominating weekend in LA. We swept them and we outscored them 18-0 in the 3 games. And then we took 2 of 3 from San Diego. And now we have already won the first 2 games of this Arizona series. So we're back on track right now, playing good baseball again. Which is good to see. And, yep, win again. We've got expiring personnel info. Alright, so Theo might want to bring back, although his, his reputation isn't even that good. So I might let Theo go. We can look at a different potential free agent or whatever. Not, what am I saying? Different potential assistant GM. Question is, do I want to bring Kurt Young back? Well, he's done a really good job this year, at least. And even that 4.03 ERA last year, that might not look so good. But if you look at, if we go to team history... That was actually, I think, one of the lowest ERAs in franchise history. Yeah, 2019, Kurt Young's staff had the 2nd lowest ERA in team history. And this year we have the lowest, so I think it's a good idea to bring back Kurt Young. He's turned into a pretty nice pitching coach for us. 2-year extension? Sure, we'll do that. Alright. And, alright, let's keep going here. We have the draft pick signing deadline coming up. Let's make sure we got all our guys. Ooh, we could not sign Kel Carr. That's too bad. Oh well. Let's go back to the waiver wire. So we'll get a 3rd round pick in next year's draft. We do sign Esteban Ortiz. And we get compensation pick. Yep, 3rd rounder next year. Perfect. Alright, and then we got 3 more games against LA. We are right now 2 games up on them, so they'd have to sweep us to walk out of this weekend with the division lead. Oh, this is actually the Angels. Never mind. Alright, Adams is here for 3 days, but let's set our... Yeah, we need our DH rosters. So let's DH... Who are we going to DH is the question. Oh, oh yeah, Benintendi. I was like, there's an obvious answer here, and I don't know who it is, but yeah. Alright, so we DH Benintendi. We'll keep Gallo in right. We should probably lead off with Benintendi too. Did I even ever fix the... I guess I did fix the lineup. But alright, that is good. And Adams will miss a couple games, but that is quite alright. It's only a 2-game set against the Angels. Split that. Now we go to Miami. Probably have 1 or 2 more series before the All-Star break. And I'm pretty sure, I'll double check, I'm pretty sure yes, I do not have baseball cards enabled, so this won't take 18 years like it usually does. Ready, watch. Boom, just like that. Alright, so we lose 2 in a row, but we've got the All-Star games announced, so let's check it out. And oh my goodness, look at this 1-2 punch from the Twins. Jose Barrios and Jonathan Geddes. That is a team that has built their squad the right way. That is quite the 1-2 punch. Wow, Geddes is on pace for 335 strikeouts. Oh my freaking god. 2016 draft pick. We passed on this guy for Thomas Dillard. Oh man, I wish I could go back and do that one again. Alright, well, I will reserve my drooling over him for a later time. Let's take a look at the guys that actually made it for us. So Nick Mutz makes it. Our don't think he's closing for us this year. I think he's the setup man for Kyle Crockett, but he's proven to be one of the best Rule 5 draft picks I could have imagined having, especially for a pitcher in Colorado. He's turning into a pretty nice closer or a nice reliever for us. Alright. Anyone else? Mike Poppy made it. He's regressed a little bit, but still playing well. And that was it. We didn't get any more All-Stars, really? Wow. Oh yeah, and then another guy I forgot to tell you guys about who I am also very excited for. He must have been hurt or something. But I don't know what just reminded me of it, but I'll just do it for my top prospect screen. Top prospects. He must be hurt or something. I don't know. Dalton Griffin. Oh, we got sent back down to AA. Well, he was playing well earlier. Oh, no, I guess he was never in AAA. Alright, well, he's in AA right now, and he's playing pretty well. And yeah, he's another guy I wanted to show off earlier when I was looking through the prospects and talking about how excited I was about the farm system, so... Anyway, alright, that was pretty useless segment there, but whatever. We get swept by Miami, Jesus. Alright, so we got no starters in the All-Star break, so we should be able to, or in the All-Star game, so we should be able to reset our rotation here for this series against San Fran. Alright, Ryu pitched last, so we can definitely go with Fernandez again. Oh yeah, these guys will be fully rested. Oh yeah, alright, so the question is, do we want to move Bundy up? Do we want to move Rodriguez up? Rodriguez is pitching better. Gray is not, and neither is Ryu. Ryu makes $12 million. We'll probably hold on to Ryu, but he's not pitching well right now, which is kind of unfortunate. Alright, so yeah, that rotation's fine. We'll actually move Gray. Yeah, we'll move Gray down like that. Alright, and let's go back to the waiver wire. Keep going up to close to the trade deadline here. I see Tulo's on waivers again. And yeah, we've been playing the Giants pretty well this year. I saw Murphy got hurt, but that's alright. Okay, so we take 2 of 3 from San Fran. Tyson Ross is on waivers. Zach Birdie is healthy. Nice. Okay, so he's one of our top pitching prospects. We will send him to AAA though right now. Go back to the waiver wire. Tyson Ross. Alright, I thought his contract was pretty big, and I was right. But alright, we got, what, a 3-game here against Atlanta. We've already taken the first 2. Nice, we sweep Atlanta. Now we've got St. Louis. Ooh, we take the first game from St. Louis. Ryu is out for a week with arm stiffness, so we could have Urias make a start for him. No problemo. And I'd like Urias to make a start instead of Owenby. I think Owenby made a start way back when we had a doubleheader it was back in June. I don't remember him doing very well, so don't think that turned out so hot. But now we got 4 games against St. Louis. And can we go for the sweep here too? Wow, alright, so we've won like 7 games in a row. Ryu is out for 4 more days, so Urias definitely has to make the start. Oh, whoops. Actually, I guess our DH lineup's already set. We finally lose in Seattle. Oh, alright, Urias was pretty good in that start. Oh, what the hell, he didn't even make that. Or, I guess he did start, he only pitched 1 inning. I don't quite get that. What the heck? Oh, Fernandez started? What? Did Fernandez start 2 games in a row? What? Oh, what? I don't even know what happened here. I honestly cannot even explain. But alright, so we won't have to start Urias again. Can go back to Meadow Relief, where he's been very effective. Put Ryu back in the rotation, and he can actually go tomorrow, so we'll do this. Alright, and yeah, we got the Seattle game. And alright, we end up losing 2 of 3 to Seattle. So, alright, we got some trade proposals. I'm not really sure what we're going to go after here. Let's take a look. So, we're 3rd in runs scored and 8th in runs against. 1st in bullpen ERA. So, I don't really think we want to make an addition to the starting rotation. You know, we're not going to move Fernandez or Gray. Man, Gray is not pitching well. But, you know, if we move Gray, that's something we got to do in the offseason, I think. So, we'll keep him. And then other than that, the other 4 guys have been not too bad. Looks like Bundy's finally starting to regress. But I think even if Bundy starts to struggle, we've got options like Urias. We could call up Aiken. And then, yeah, I don't think we're going to move Ryu, so I don't really think we need to add a starter. The real question is, which of these prospects do we think should come up? So Aiken's made 12 really good starts in AAA, and he could come up and help the rotation out. We would burn his first year, though, whereas we could hold on to him until next year. But he looks ready to play, and I think I might want to get him up here. Same thing with Brian Harris. If we move Soto, then we'll call Harris up. And Foscalina, I'm just not sure we have a spot for, but he definitely seems like he should be up here at this point. Maybe we could move one of our infielders, although I don't really know if I want to do that. And then maybe call up Aiken. And, oh yeah, we could probably replace Bastardo with Aiken. Oh yeah, Bastardo is not playing well. Did I get, oh, I gave him a multi-year contract. Oh, it's team option, alright, so not too worried there. So we should, alright, we should look at maybe trading Casale Soto, who's not really playing that well this year. He's playing alright. This is not too bad, can't really complain, but, you know, he's a good player, durable. Probably could start on a lot of teams, so I'm sure a team could find a use for him. And then, I mean, we could maybe move like Max George, but I kind of want to hold on to George, to be honest, because he is one of the guys. He is one of the original Rockies, so I kind of want to keep some of those guys around if I can. We could move Ketel Marte. We could honestly probably get Marte back down in AAA, but he's such an effective player. I don't really want to move Adams. We're definitely not going to move Adams, although he's starting to regress. So I don't know. We could move Willie Adams then and keep George and Foscalina. I'm not sure though. Adams has been such a big part of the team this year. I don't think we want to move any of these guys now. I think that'd be an off-season move. And then, you know, we could input Foscalina full-time next year. I think the thing is we'd like to have Foscalina as a backup this year. But alright, let's start by shopping Soto around. Seeing what we could get for him potentially. Even if it's like a good prospect or something, I'd totally take that. Good young arm. Or, I'm not really sure what kind of needs we'd have for the team now. If we wanted to trade for another pitcher, we could definitely package him. Maybe Armando Arezia. I don't know, a bunch of guys, really. I mean, we have a lot of excess depth. We could definitely package together. Alright, so nothing going there. What about, let's go to top prospects. Maybe like a top pitching prospects here. See if anyone might be worth going after. If anyone is even attainable out of this sort of mix. Anthony Molina. Oh, Molina might be pretty good. I'm not really so sure about that, actually. Weisenberg. Not Heisenberg, Weisenberg. Austin Smith. Austin Smith usually turns in a pretty good pitcher. He'd be really nice to get, but I have a feeling New York's going to hold on to him. Connor Cannon. Montes de Oca. Cal Wright. Jordan Sheffield. Alright, I mean, we can maybe try and make a push for Austin Smith. I'd really like to get him, but I sort of have a feeling they're not going to give him up, even for Soto, maybe Arezia. What else on top of that? I mean, I'd definitely give up that package. I don't really want to give up Benintendi. Maybe we give up Luis Encarnacion. I'm not going to give up Parsons or Dalton Griffin. Alright, what about Encarnacion? It's not that bad. Alright, there's definitely better options to give up, or better players I think we could give up. Or not, you know what I mean, like better, not better players we give up, but I guess other players we give up. Like, what about Rabago? Yeah, this guy, he's playing well for us earlier. And anything else? I guess that didn't really move the needle. for Cashman. So they're definitely gonna get a lot. If they're gonna move Austin Smith, oh, we can move Quintana. What about this guy, Taylor? Oh no, Danny Taylor. I remember him as first round pick. Yeah, we want to hold on to him if we can. Maybe give up Quintana, although I sort of have a personal thing for Quintana just because he was so big in that Astros series we had for a long time. This is proving to be quite tough. I guess that's not really a surprise. But, I mean, Quintana, he's having such a good year. We're definitely going to have to make some room in our rotation next year. Oh, I picked up Terrence Gore off waivers as well. Gore was the guy from the Royals last season who was like their pinch runner specialist. So I figure I might call him up and have him serve in the same role if we make the playoffs this year. Thought that'd be kind of cool. Alright, Rabago. We still have Forrest Wall. Who else might they want? Will Swanner? Oh, okay, maybe. They could definitely have Will Swanner. And who else? Man, they're still going to ask for someone good, I think. Don't want to give up Carter Kieboom. Kieboom, or whatever his name is. Ugh. Who do you want for Austin Smith? Give me Austin Smith. Don't know if this is really going to happen. Ryan McMahon, I doubt McMahon has any value. Yeah, certainly not any more than those guys. What about, let's go to the prospects page. I'm trying to give up guys we don't really need, but, man, whoa, we picked this guy in the 4th round? Jesus. Oh, he's having a really good year. I wonder if that was a CPU pick. Plays pretty good first base, too, so that's good. William Wallace. I'm excited for this guy, too. I moved him to shortstop. He was a center fielder, but his best position is definitely shortstop, so I moved him. What about if we gave up... Ooh, maybe Elijah McNamee. Oh, I could probably give him up. He was a 17th round draft pick in that 2015 draft. Jorge Moreno. Oh yeah, they were interested in this guy, Chu. What does this guy do? Only plays first base. Oh, he's pretty decent. Keep him then. Oh, what about Layman Acosta? No, you got interest in him. Come on. Not too much. Dang it. Really want to make this deal happen. Costa, it's clear it's going to take like 2 of these sort of not so great prospects. Or maybe even more. I'm not even sure. It's going to take one of these guys and something else. There's Bundy. I don't really want to give up Dylan Bundy, though. Could give up Daz Cameron, but... Oh, no, Daz Cameron's only 23. We should keep him. Oh, my goodness. This is proving to be quite tough. I didn't think it was going to be this tough. I mean, what about Ketel Marte? Come on, you guys gotta like Ketel Marte. If we give up him and someone else, oh yeah, no, I can already tell because this. Oh no, I didn't even want him. Man, what the hell? Who do you guys want? I mean, we could give up Quintana. If we give up Quintana, we probably don't have to give up Marte though. But I don't know. I mean, to get Austin Smith, good prospect, but I don't know. This would really add to our pitching. This would really add to our like pitching core, whatever, our core of 2015 pitching prospects. Alright, if we give up Quintana for him, which I think would be the right move, even though I really don't want to, keep Marte, probably keep Rabago. Yep. Alright, we'll give up Areza and Soto though. So Soto, Arezia, guy whose name I can't pronounce anyway. He's our catcher. I'll just find him. There he is. Yeah, he's the guy we picked up last year for nothing. And I always knew I was gonna flip this guy. Because who'd we pick him up for last year? Like no one, right? Oh yeah, Bonita. Bonita's actually not no one. I shouldn't say that, but still, thought that was a pretty good pickup. Could we get Jacob Lindgren too then? What if we gave a... Okay, well, it's close. I'd really like to get Jacob Lindgren. He's pretty good in this game. Oh yeah, we can give up this guy. Kevin Padlo. Oh yeah. Alright, so Lindgren, leader in the clubhouse. Austin Smith, decent teammate. Smith could potentially help out the rotation this year too, which I really like. Oh, they got Brad Brack too. Nice. Could get him back, but no need. Alright, so We're going to pick up Austin Smith. Ooh, they still have Mike Soroka, too. This guy was another 2015 draft pick. And, yeah, it looks like the rotation's already pretty good, so I could definitely see why they might want to move a pitcher for an outfielder. Because they look like they could definitely use another outfield bat like Soto. And, I don't really know where Areza might fit into this. They could probably send Torrens back down if they wanted to. But alright, so we get Austin Smith and Jacob Lindgren. It's a pretty nice trade. Let's add these guys to our roster. Actually, the question is... Alright, so we open up backup catcher and outfield. So we'll call up Brian Harris. And we will call up... Oh, man, I don't know. Do we want to call up Thomas Dillard? It's not going to be in a starting role. But he's played so well in AAA, and... yeah, I guess. Alright. I mean, Murphy hasn't been that good. That's what I couldn't get out. So we can put Dillard there and there. And Dillard can play like every third game. Harris. And then I might just end up platooning Harris and Gallo. Well, Gallo's been a little bit better this year, although still really kind of been a disappointment. I was really hoping he would hit like 40 bombs a year playing in Colorado, but he only did that once. What was his BABIP that year? I'm curious. 2016, I think. 324. Career 303, so that kind of makes sense then. Alright, so Gallo, Harris. We'll play Harris. We'll play Harris every... And I do want to play him. Well, we should play Benintendi every day. Oh, I didn't even know about that. We should definitely spot these guys against lefties. That's what I'm thinking. Alright, well, let's play Harris every third game here. And then against lefties, he will maybe play every second game for Gallo. Alright, and we'll do start a tied there. Okay, and we got George playing every second game for Marte still. So we didn't move an infielder. But, let's figure out our pitching first. So we can send Owenby down, maybe. Oh yeah, let's waive in DFA Antonio Bastardo. He's been horrible. And then we can maybe send Owenby down. I don't want to send Urias down, he's been too good. But Owenby, we could definitely send down. Alright, and then we can add Jacob Lindgren for sure. And Lindgren will put in a middle relief role for now, but could definitely... I mean, if our bullpen begins to falter, he's definitely one of the first guys I'm going to go to see if he can maybe close out some games for us or something if Crockett starts to struggle. And then I don't know if we want to add Austin Smith or not. We could add Aiken instead. We could add Aiken or Smith. We could add both of them, to be honest. Smith has made 22 AAA starts. He's been pretty good. Not great. Still pretty good, though. Aiken, Smith, or Severino. Or we could go with Zach Birdie. It looks like he could be a pretty good reliever for us down the stretch. Might go with him to start, because I think it really wouldn't hurt to save the service time on Aiken and Smith. Call them up next year at the beginning of the year instead. Urias. Alright, and then Urias can be our emergency starter. Alright. So Montera's having a good year too. Alright, and I don't think we need to make any moves more. Oh yeah, let's we can take a look at maybe trading Ketel Marte just to get Foscalina up. Shop him around. I don't know, because I mean I feel like if we're already burning Dillard's service time, we might as well burn Aiken, Smith, and all these guys, but I'm not really sure. I mean, they could come up and prove pivotal, though, in a playoff run. So I kind of think it might be a smart idea to get them up. At least, I don't know. They have to play in September. It's sort of a tough thing to judge. But we need to see these Ketel Marte offers. I don't know if he's going to even... We might even be able to just freaking DFA him. And get him back in AAA if we needed to. Which I'm going to try if I don't get anything good for an offer. But he's played well this year, so I figured someone might be interested. But we'll find out. 89%, 93, 96. Yeah, alright. Alright, well, we could get Alex Gordon. Ooh, Tyler Wagner might not be a bad idea. Gary Sanchez, Wayne Shen, Ben Walos, Archie Bradley, Steven Matz. Ooh, that's not a bad one. Lefty reliever, potentially. Makes kind of a lot of money. Would have to pay him even more next year, so I don't really know if I like that. Jeremy Ellickson, Alex Asher. Who's this? Ooh, this guy's a starter? Whoa. We could get this guy. Alright, I think I'm going to get this guy. Alec Asher. Apparently he's a real player. Never heard of him, though. Miguel Castro. Ooh, nice voice crack. Could get Miguel Castro, too. That wouldn't be a bad option either. But I think I got to go with Alec Asher. Is Castro a good guy? Average guy. Alright, well, wait. Let's see. Wouldn't mind getting either of these guys, to be honest. Well, like, what would it take to get Miguel Castro? Oh, we could get him for nothing. Sean Armstrong or something. Some AAA for us. Alright, so we can do this deal, and we can also pick up Alec Asher from the Rangers. Can we get Asher for something less, too? And maybe just DFA Marte? I think we could. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, we can get him for Mario Avila. Perfect. Another voice crack. I don't know, my voice has been cracking a lot more lately. Like, it used to crack all the time in videos, and I used to always get called out for it, and they would always be like, oh my god, please, just leave it alone. But, now, like, I don't know, my voice has been cracking more lately. I don't really know why. Alright, should we give up Armstrong for him? Oh, we could give Alex Balug instead. I might do that. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright, so we get Miguel Castro, and we're going to get Alec Asher for Mario Avila. Asher's a good guy? Yeah. Alright, and Asher could potentially start for us at some point. So we got a lot of options for starting pitchers next year. Okay, Austin Smith, we'll send down. I didn't realize he had a major league contract, but that's alright. Demote. Bastardo, we'll wait till he clears waivers and then figure out what to do with him. So we could put Birdie down or move Montero down, but I think it should be Birdie. And we will I'll put Castro there for sure. And then we could also send, I guess we could send Montero down our way or something. I mean, he's been pretty good. He hasn't been that good. I don't know. We could also probably send down one of our outfielders. Like, we don't really need Chanko Park right now. Yeah, we definitely don't need 3 outfielders. So we can send him down and put up Alec Asher. And Asher, yeah, he's got service time, so alright, he will be the emergency long man. Long emergency. Alright, cool. And then that is pretty much that for the deadline, so we'll move forward ahead into the stretch run here, and if it gets close, if the division keeps or stays close, I'll do a September episode. But if it doesn't, then we'll probably see you guys in the playoffs, because right now we are 2.5 up on the division and 4 up on a wild card spot. So nothing's guaranteed, that's for sure. But still, I think we have a good shot. Ooh, Rougned Odor. I almost had a chance to trade for this guy, and now he is playing really well. But he's got a lot of money tied up on him. That's why I didn't want him. So can't be too mad. But all right, so yeah, that is pretty much gonna do it. I hope you guys did enjoy. Like I said, next episode's either going to be stretch run or hopefully, I'm not making any promises, but hopefully a playoff video. It's Brendan Rodgers also turning into a really good player. It would have been nice to get him, but he definitely went #1 overall for a reason. But alright, so if some of these guys start struggling down the stretch, then I might make a move and call up like an Aiken or a Austin Smith, but it's likely that those guys spend the rest of the year in AAA and come up next year. But we're going to have to make plenty of room. Okay, I'm just babbling on here. I should probably end the video. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you did enjoy, and I'm out. Peace.